onto the privacy aspect of this, it does present some new challenges. One question that I have is, should there be a floor? I mean, we're talking about a ceiling of 500 feet. Should there be a floor for operation of drones? Do you own the property an inch above your lawn? Is a question that I have. If you have a gate, a locked gate on your property, and somebody climbs over the gate, your expectation is they are violating your privacy. What if they fly over the gate? And what if they're hovering an inch above the ground? Mr. Geiger, could you talk to that from a personal property aspect? When are your property rights being violated?
So courts have generally said that you own a reasonable amount of airspace above your property. The 400-foot level is more or less arbitrary. An inch above your property, yeah, you probably own that. 30 feet above your property, not sure. And what counts as reasonable, again, as more and more UAS fill the sky in tens, hundreds of thousands, which is what we predict in the coming decades, what counts as reasonable will probably shrink. And it's not clear what the floor will be. But generally, if you have an expectation of property ownership and as much airspace as you can use, and so the drone would have to violate or reduce a substantial interest or use in your property in order to be liable for a trespass claim.
Maybe the floor is the range for number 12 gauge with 6-shot in it.
You know, it's interesting that you bring that up because the concept of shooting down drones, I think, demonstrates the depth of concern that people have. And this is a privacy-based concern with drones. Now, this happens on a pretty regular basis, right? I mean, just 2 weeks ago, there were firefighters that were tending to a house fire, and in the aftermath of that house fire, used their hose to spray a drone that was watching them. And the drone was not directly over them, so it wasn't like a safety issue, but it was watching them. And you know, I'm absolutely not condoning that type of activity. I think that it's very risky, but it demonstrates the need for the depth of public concern regarding privacy, and I think the need for a baseline.
So maybe we need rules of engagement in terms, in addition to rules of privacy. I see my time's expired. I yield back.
Thank you, Mr.